CPU is what's making you hesitate.
Shut up, dude. God damn. Ah! Oh, why does this feel like bullshit? Oh, yeah, I can use that. Fuck that. I can use the D-pad. I don't know that. There we go.
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
That was it? Really? I'm gonna run that shit again. Sure, I got like 1 point out of a possible
Your score is
300.
based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Minus 21 for alarm detections. Wait, I was undetected? Wait. Huh. Oh, we go.
Very good. Above average performance for a trainee.
Oh, thank you, old man.
Okay. You want to run it again?
No! Get the fuck out of here and play the actual game,
I'll
please.
log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Maybe I'll grab a beer first. That obstacle course almost made me work up a sweat.
Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops.
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy.
I'm an observer. I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to protect...
This guy's voice sounds so familiar. I'm just gonna stick with professional. That's why I've been quiet. I've been trying to like figure out where the fuck
So
where
when
this
I'm
guy's
in the
voice
field,
from.
what orders come from you or another analyst? My job is what? To listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
You like working here?
My responsibilities don't account for that, nor should they.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global position.
Alright, cool.
I understand. That must be a full-time task, and an important one.
Agreed. Even Westridge would say I hold the most important post in the facility. So, in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary...
You guys are gonna call me retarded, but I seriously think that might be... We're shutting it down.
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs...
Damn, I want to say stuff, but this is kind of interesting.
What does that mean, exactly?
Does
This
it?
place cannot be found.
Right.
If Alpha Protocol is compromised, any evidence of the program must be deleted.
You mean kill? Dun dun dun!
What happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or... what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What happens to the people?
Expendable.
Are you serious? You are serious. You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
Cool. I like that guy. This game is pretty good dialogue so far. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. That's why I wasn't saying much of anything. So I was trying to listen in on it. Anyway, you guys are gonna call me retarded and probably like fucking faggot, but that guy's voice seriously reminds me of the guy who did the voice on the Rugrats. Not the dad, but the guys. I mean, come on, I'm an Nickelodeon kid. This is. You guys can like let this one go, right? Not the dad, not Drew. Or wait, no, not Stu, not Stu, but Drew. Like, any you guys get that? Like Angelica's dad. Seriously, that sounds like the voice actor. I'm gonna have to go look that up. And now I'm gonna stop running in circles, and I'm gonna go complete this shit. Wait, what's this? Turn off TV. Blah blah. Can I change my clothes? It's really weird. I wish I could change my clothes. I can't though. Why is it blue eyes? I swear I changed it to green eyes. I wear. There we go. That's better. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to hat. Hold on. I believe he needs the swamp hat. Oh, I'm sorry. It's amazing. I love this game for that reason alone, for nothing else. Because I can put on a swamp hat and a full-on fucking beard and then, like, snowboarding glasses. That's my secret agent. Alright. Interrogation room.
We don't have clearance to come in here.
Fuck you. Go wherever I want. It's my alpha protocol. I bought this game. Well, yeah, I didn't buy it. I rented it. Still, it's in my possession. Where am I going? So many doors. Loading. 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 There we go. There we go.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
Respectful.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many of the guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation.
Never let me
Now for the
down.
hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
Duty?
I want to serve my
I
country.
guess.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that.
Give me a mission, and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
So damn penguins.
Good, because listening is a large part of it.
And then they
The
waddled
way you
over
talk
and
to people,
waddled.
your
Okay.
attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Alright.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
Yes, there is.
No, believe
Just shave
it or
your
not,
goddamn
you're not here
face.
because
Right now.
You're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
Ah, I see.
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
So, this is a win friends and influence people lecture.
Hardly. Turning a friend into an enemy and vice versa, while both can have their positives. Sometimes you want to piss someone off, so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
Interesting. Okay.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want. I didn't realize this was an acting gig.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to
It's pretty
treat them,
interesting.
which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the
Then
time.
again, I've
to
heard good things about this mechanic, so I kind of want to see how it works for myself.
Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
What, like stalling for time?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way.
Alright, put me in.
Read much?
Well, I read the recruiting pamphlet. Got me this far.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Makes sense to me. I'd rather get a firefight over with as quickly as possible.
Amen to that. Our records are complete, so use them when you have downtime.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID.
Alright.
Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information
I
at
gotcha.
that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad.